Hello, my name is Ainora and welcome to my channel. If you are my subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. Today I would like to do a tag video, and I was tagged by my beautiful YouTube friend here, Dale's from Dale's Addiction. She has a very lovely channel. I love her Fendi obsession and everything, like all her collection is beautiful, and she has a very similar taste to mine. She loves edgy bags, which I also do, and I just love her collection so much. Go check out her channel. And she tagged me to make this video, and this video is about 10 questions I ask before I buy a luxury item. I love this tag because it's such a great food for thought, like just to see how people make decisions to get something so pricey and not to regret about it, because I think we all had those moments when you impulsively buy an item and then you fall out of love so quick that you regret about the choice that you made, that you spent so much money and not asking the right question before getting something pricey like a luxury bag or anything else that you consider as a luxury. Some people consider a luxury shoes or luxury, I don't know, coats or jewelry. But specifically now I'm going to talk more about luxury bags, how I make my decisions, how I ask myself before getting a bag, because I went through so much regretful purchases whenever I buy a bag that do not really work for me, but I really want it because I thought that I will make it work, but it doesn't. So let's go ahead and discuss about those questions that I ask myself. So I made a list, and I came up with 10 questions because this tag says 10 questions. But I honestly, some days I ask myself only a couple questions before I buy a bag, and some days I ask myself 20 questions. So I came up with 10, and sometimes I don't ask those specific 10s, but I just wanted to share the whole list to see maybe these questions, some questions you really need to consider. So the first question, whenever I buy something luxury, but specifically I'm talking about luxury bags, is it me? Like, is it me? Does it fit me? So whenever I consider some bag, I always think, is this my style? Does it fit my personality? Does it fit my lifestyle? Because my lifestyle is like, I'm a mom of 2, but I'm also I work in the finance industry. So will I be able to take this to work, or will I be able to take this to the park with kids? Like, it's just like I just ask a lot of questions, and I picture myself a lot of like situations in my life would that fit that lifestyle. So I asked this question, is it me? Second question I ask is, will I like it in the long run? So which means a long run means more than few years. So in the few years, like in 2, 3, 5 years, or even in 10 years, will I still like this bag? Will it still fit my style? Which I'm not sure in 10 years, it's kind of too long. But and when I say in the long run, I consider 1 to 2, 3 years. So will I wear this bag in 1/3 years? 1 is a bit too short, so I would say 3. Yeah. So will I still like it in the long run? If I say yes, then which means it's me, it fits my lifestyle. It's definitely, yeah, it's a good question to ask. The third question is, does it serve multiple functions? So I mean by this is, does it serve me as a day bag, as a night bag, as a casual bag, as a dressy bag? So of course you can't find one bag that serves everything, but I really love thinking of multifunction, like my Prada re-edition in the Saffiano, the one with the strap and the pouch. I consider that bag as a casual bag, as a day bag, as a dressy bag. You can take off that pouch and the thick strap and wear it as an evening bag. So that's what I mean by multifunction, like by multiple functions. The fourth question is, does it go with more than 3 outfits? I bought few bags that work specifically with 1 outfit or 2 outfits, but it wouldn't work with any more outfits. Like my Capucine BB, I used to have that bag and it didn't go with any of my outfits. It just didn't go. I had to dress up for that bag. I have to pick a certain outfit to go with the Capucine BB. So that's what I mean. Does it go with jeans? Does it go with a dress? Does it go with a sweatpants? So those questions I ask when I ask, does it go with more than 3 outfits? The fifth question is, can I afford it now? Like, which means, do I have funds ready for this? Does my funds, like if I buy this bag, it's just like, will it make me go on debt? So, which I do not like to be on debt. I never had a credit card in my life. I just got a credit card, I think 6 months ago, because I wanted to earn miles on like airlines, and I was like, it's a good time to to earn miles. I mean, I did earn miles before, but not with the credit card, with just the airline, like a card, like a mileage card. But I never had a credit card before, so whenever I had to buy something, it had to be a ready cash for me. So which means, can I afford it? Can I have like money? Do I actually have funds on my card? So that's what I look and see how much I have extra money to afford this luxury item. Is it comfortable? Oh my gosh, this is like the most question that I ask myself, because I have to be comfortable with everything, with shoes, with clothes, and even with bag. I really hate when the bag is not comfortable to use, like a strap digs into my shoulders, or it's too bulky or too boxy. So it has to be comfortable on all aspects. And the next question is it classic? So, which means like, is it too classy that is just, I don't know, it's not a bad question to ask, but certainly you don't want all your bags to be classy, but some people do love everything classy. But I like classic bags, certain classic bags, but I like classic bags that will go with my style. I don't buy a bag because it's classic and that's it, and I buy it because it's classic, but it actually doesn't go with my personality. I ask myself, am I buying because it's classic and I have to have in my collection, or is it classic and it works for my style and that's why I'm buying? I don't know if it makes sense, but I just wanted to throw in that question. The next question is it too trendy? So I ask myself sometimes, because some bags are really trendy and they are on the market, and like the fashion influencers really advertise it, and then nobody talks about that bag anymore. Nobody wants to know about this bag. Nobody wants to see this bag because it's just so trendy, and people go crazy with the trendy bags, but it lives so little that in like 1 or 2 months you never see anybody wearing it. So, and then you end up with this really outdated bag in your collection. I mean, if you love it, then you of course keep it and still wear it, but sometimes it just kind of discourages you to have these kind of bags that are too trendy. So that's why I don't want too trendy bags in my collection. But sometimes I go with a trend, and I end up falling in love with this bag even though it's too trendy. Like my Prada Re-Edition, it's a classic bag, but still it's a bit trendy. Like my multi-pochette accessories from Louis Vuitton, it was such a trend, but now it became like one of the very comfortable and very casual bag that you can kind of play with it and make it more like evening friendly. So yeah, that's a good question to ask yourself. Ninth question, I think, I don't know, I think it's the ninth question. Is it durable? So I'm all about durability. I don't want my bags to get scratched easily, or like get a color transfer, or just, I don't know, if the hardware it gets a bit too much scratched. I don't know, I just love my bag to be durable, like that I can just throw my bags, even though I don't throw my bags, but I just a great question to ask, because the more the bag is durable, the less you're gonna care about it, about scratching or bumping or into things. Because I'm a mom and my life is about me being with kids, and often I don't really get to take care of my bags that much. Whenever I'm out with the kids, I need to have a very durable bag. Some bags I have is a lambskin, where I do not go with my kids somewhere with this particular bag, because I know I can't take care of it. But one of the questions I like to ask is it made of durable leather? Will I get easily scratched, or like, is the shape going to keep as it is? So those are the questions that are great to ask. And the last question, the 10th question, is what gap does it fulfill in my handbag collection? And this question was also mentioned by Dale, and I was like, yeah, I actually love that question, and I do also think about that question a lot. Whenever I see some bag, like, and I ask myself, do I have a red bag or do I have a white bag? Like, if I see a white bag, I ask myself, does it fulfill some other like function? Because I have that much white bag, does another white bag will be too repetitive? Or when I see a different kind of bag that I don't have in my collection, I kind of have to like justify if it fits into my handbag collection, if it adds a variety to my handbag collection. I don't want to get like 5 or 10 black bags. I already have few black bags, so that's why whenever I see another black bag, I have to ask myself, does it fulfill a gap? Maybe I don't have a great top handle black bag. Maybe I don't have a great casual black bag. So I have to ask which function or which gap it fulfills in my collection. Those are the 10 questions. Hopefully this was useful to hear and kind of give you a food for thought, because I just love these. I love watching YouTube videos whenever like they share their experience and their journey, like in the luxury community, like how they justify these decisions, because it's not a cheap decision to make. It's expensive, so you have to be really smart about your purchases. You don't want to regret about these purchases. They are really, really expensive, so you really have to be smart, and you really have to be responsible about your purchases. So yeah, thank you so much, Dale, again for tagging. I will be tagging few ladies down below, and I would love to hear your also video about this tag. Please let me know which questions you ask or which questions really made you like, wow, yeah, that question is great from my list. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and subscribe to my Instagram. I will be showing a lot of outfit of the days or my bags, how I style them. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye.